Guys, you knew I was going to be coming on soon, didn't you? Hey, Marci Nettles coming to you from our house here in Surprise, Arizona. I'm super excited to be back on here with you yet again on this 100-day journey to a better me. It's actually day 82, so I'm super excited about that, making lots of progress, right? And so, that means that's 82 days with no alcohol. That means 57 days of intermittent fasting and making sure that I'm only eating within a certain time frame and very little to no gluten, sugar, or dairy. Hi, Michael. How are you? Hey, guys, if you're hopping on here live with me, thank you so much. Please put city-state down in the comments section. And if you're a replay viewer, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time out to come and visit me. Say hashtag replay in the comments as well as city-state where you're coming in from. And if you find that you're getting any value out of this, please push that share button. Sharing's caring, and you're just pushing information along that just might inspire somebody else to do something good for themselves too. Okay, so again, this is a 100-day journey to a better me, because if I'm a better me, I'm going to be able to do more. I'm going to be able to do more for me, for my family, for you, for the world, and just all the way around, hopefully inspire someone else to start making some commitments to themselves to improve themselves as well. So 82 days, no alcohol, 57 days of intermittent fasting, focusing on my relationship with food and having very little to no sugar, dairy, or gluten. 32 days core focus, and now I'm on number 7 of calls to action. Hi, Sarah. How are you, sweetie? So those calls to action, if you looked at the description, you see what the definition of that is. So I'm just hoping that I just might be able to inspire one of you, or maybe a few of you, to be able to do something a little bit different so that you can get a little bit different results in your own life and maybe free yourself up to be even more than you ever thought that you possibly could be. Hi, Vicky and Vicky. I've got double Vickies going on here. Thanks so much for hopping on here live, guys. I appreciate you. So I am excited about today's call to action. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm doing so good. We totally need to connect and get caught up. But calls to action. I've done several different ones so far. I'm going to be covering a bunch of different areas over the next quarter because I've broken that 100 days up into 4. So I've got 4 quarters and I'm on the last quarter, which is all about you, calls to action, right? So I've done calls to action about removing negativity in your life, calls to action of picking just one thing that you've identified about you that you'd like to improve on, working on it for 25 days, a call to action to focus on your financial security and where it comes from, just do an evaluation there. So a couple other ones too. I challenge you to go back and check them out and choose which call to action you want to participate in. So today, number 7, call to action. This is revolving around something that most people do, okay? Most people do this. Very few people do not do this. Hey, Taylor, how are you, my friend? I appreciate you hopping on here. So almost all of us have some sort of dream, some sort of goals, some sort of vision, some sort of desires for something more than what we've got going on right now, right? And yet we have those visions and goals and wishes for something more in our lives, but then something happens. Something called life. Life happens. I have a really good friend that says life gets lifey, right? Things happen. Sometimes it has to do with our children. Sometimes it has to do with our marriage. Sometimes it has to do with our jobs. Sometimes we get sick, right? Sometimes we get tired, and sometimes we're just sick and tired, right? And yet life gets in the way sometimes of those dreams, the visions, the goals, the desires that we have. And so what most people do, hey Jacob, thanks for jumping on, I appreciate you. Most people quit. Did you know that? Most people quit on themselves. Most people quit on their goals, their dreams, their visions, their desires. And so they don't ever accomplish what they really want in their life. And what's really, really sad, guys, is that we will first of all, we'll have this thought this idea that's been planted in there, and we'll make a plan and we'll start working towards it. And then sometimes, that life stuff happens, or we just get tired because we haven't been getting the results that we want, and we see other people getting the results that we wish that we had, and then we start comparing ourselves to them. And so we end up getting frustrated, and then we quit. Again, we're quitters, right? Most people are quitters. And that is just about the saddest thing, and the thing that I wish that I could get every single one of us to eliminate from our thought processes is eliminate quitting as being an option. If you are going to do something, do it until it is done and you've accomplished it, because you can. You will, if you will just decide to. If you will stop letting quitting being an option, if you stop even letting it be an idea in your head, you'll find a way. And once you decide that no matter what, you're going to do it, you'll accomplish every single one of your goals and dreams. And so don't be like most people. Don't be a quitter. Quit on quitting, please. Quit on quitting. Just get rid of the ideas that that's even okay. So if you start something, burn the boats of everything else and keep going until you get what you want. So I have a perfect picture here for you, and many of you will recognize it when I share it with you. And it's the perfect painting of what happens when you quit, because most people, most quitters, you quit this far from accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish. So look at this, and you can see what I'm talking about here. See that person up at the top? You've got that great idea, that you've got that great desire, that great goal. You're working hard towards it. You got all the steam behind you. You're just picking away at that hard stuff in front of you, getting it out of your way because you know what you want. You've got your focus and you are going for it. But then life starts to happen. You get tired. You get frustrated. You start comparing yourself to somebody else. And maybe people that are close to you start telling you that you're stupid or you're dumb, and what you're trying to do is just like not even a possibility at all. And yet you decide to quit, right? Even though you were so focused. But do you see what's right there? Do you see what is waiting just on the other side of your quitting? Just inches away is everything that you had ever dreamt up, everything that you had ever wanted. But because you had left quitting on the table, it was still an option. You missed out. You missed out on everything that you wanted, everything that you wanted for your family. Everything that you've thought about doing to change the future for other people, you flushed it down the toilet because you decided to give up on yourself and you decided to quit. So guys, today's call to action number 7 is quit on quitting. Take it off the table. It's not an option ever again, unless it's something like what I've been working on, right? Quitting the things that are negative in your life, right? That's okay to get rid of those things. But quit quitting on yourself, because you are worthy. You are good enough. You have everything that you need to accomplish all your goals and dreams and have everything that you ever wanted in this whole lifetime. You just have to decide to keep going after it. So, who's in? Are you going to quit on quitting? Are you going to throw it out the window and just keep working, keep going? If you're in and you're going to quit on quitting, put a thumbs up or your favorite emoji. I love emojis. Give me your favorite emoji in the comment section, because guys, hey Carl, if you will just do this one thing, your world is going to change. Okay? Thanks, Carl. I appreciate you being in with me. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just know, guys, I love you. God loves you. You are more than enough just because you are. You quit on quitting, and you will start giving yourself everything that you ever wanted. Okay? I believe it. Do you? Love you. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for sharing. Bye.